Have you ever wondered why Lesotho is a country within a country? Why it is enclosed or surrounded by South Africa? And definitely, some might have think that Lesotho was a province in South Africa but later gained independence from South Africa. In today's video, I'm going to give the history of Lesotho and why it is surrounded by South Africa. If you are new here, consider subscribing for more videos like this. Do not forget to give this video a like and comment below. Lesotho land, now known as Lesotho, was originally occupied by the Soto people and established a kingdom led by a king, Moshosho. However, large number of Boers from the then Cape Colony, now South Africa, started to settle on the western margin of the kingdom in 1834 and to challenge the right of the Soto to their land. The next 30 years were characterized by conflict and outburst of warfare between the Soto and the Boers. Ultimately, the Soto lost most of their territory. The British, to whom Moshosho appealed for intervention, were unable to resolve the dispute over where the boundary should be drawn. Devastating wars in the late 1960s prompted Moshosho to again appeal to the British for assistance as he feared the dispersal and possible eviction of his people. As a result, Lesotho land was annexed to the British Crown in 1868. Lesotho land remained a British protectorate until Moshosho's death in 1870. The next year, the colony was annexed to the Cape Colony without the consent of Lesotho land. Lesotho land lost much of its most productive land to the Boers and its political autonomy to the British. Lesotho land was then subjected to the rule of white magistrates from the Cape Colony, and as in other areas where the Cape Colony ruled over black Africans, the Soto people were forced off their land to work on white-owned farms or mines. The Cape Colony's government intended to destroy the powers of the Soto chief and revise their traditional laws, and attractive land in Lesotho land was reserved for white occupation. In 1879, the chiefs of southern Lesotho land attacked Cape Colony magistrates and took a stand on their issues of self-rule. In response, troops from the Cape Colony were sent into Lesotho land. The next year, the Cape authorities doubled the already controversial hard tax on the Soto and tried to enforce the 1879 Disarmament Act, ordering the Soto to disarm and hand over their guns. These demands split the Soto into rebels and collaborators. In September 1880, a Cape Colony army attacked Soto rebels led by Lerotoli and other chiefs. In October, the rebels were able to ambush a column of Cape soldiers, killing and wounding 39 of them. Unwilling or unable to commit the large number of troops that would have been necessary to destroy the rebels' army, the Cape Colony made peace with the Soto in April 1881. The Soto were permitted to retain their arms, though they were to pay an annual tax on each gun. By 1882, however, the Soto were refusing to register their firearms and thus evaded tax. That year, a Cape Army under General Charles Gordon was sent in, but it retired without achieving anything. The Cape Colony, faced with prospects of endless war, gave over responsibility for Lesotho land directly to the British government in 1884. Lesotho land became a British High Commission territory, and the powers of the Soto chiefs were left relatively intact. This challenge in status is why Lesotho land was not included in the surrounding Union of South Africa when it was formed in 1910. Instead, the Soto nation remained under British oversight until 1966, when it became the independent country of Lesotho.